All right, today we're going to zero in on a really specific moment in any big transformation journey. We're talking about day 65. Now, this isn't about the struggle of starting something new. Nope. This is about that tipping point, that magic moment when all that consistent work stops feeling like a chore and just becomes a part of who you are. So, what does a day like that actually feel like? Let's get into it.
Man, that line right there says it all, doesn't it? We are way past the just trying to get through it phase. By day 65, a whole new reality has been built. High performance isn't something you aim for on a good day, it's your baseline. It's the new normal. Strength isn't an aspiration anymore, it's just the standard. Okay, so how does a day like this even start? Well, it begins with a really deliberate, structured morning ritual. The first few things you do don't just kick off your day, they basically dictate its entire path. Let's see how that works. Before anything else, it's about the fundamentals. The very first move is hydration. I know, it sounds so simple, you could almost just skip over it, right? But here's the thing. Elite performance isn't about some complicated secret. It's about doing the basics perfectly, every single time, making them non-negotiable. That first glass of water is like flipping a switch in your body that says, okay, we're getting ready to perform.
Next up is the training, but the key word here, the real game changer, is intent. This isn't just about going through the motions. Look at how this breaks down. It's about having a strong, solid posture in every single movement. It's about controlled reps, feeling the muscle work instead of just throwing weight around, and it's about using your breath to stay focused and connected. That right there, that's the difference between just having a workout and actually changing your body. And as soon as that intentional work is done, the next strategic move is refueling. This first meal isn't just to stop your stomach from growling. It's a calculated decision. You're giving your body a protein-rich meal because it needs those building blocks to repair the muscles you just worked. You're supporting strength, and you're kicking off the recovery process that's going to last all day. It's not just food, it's a tool. As we get into the middle of the day, that whole strategic mindset just keeps on rolling. Every single food choice gets run through one simple filter. Is this going to help me perform better? See, this isn't about what you can't have. It's about what you're trying to achieve. It's all about purpose. And this illustrates that mental shift perfectly. You've got a choice. On one side, you're making choices to support your performance. The kind of food that gives you steady energy for hours. On the other side, you're just feeding a craving, which usually leads to that afternoon crash we all know and hate. The person on day 65 is consistently, consciously choosing to fuel their mission, not just their mood. So what's actually on that performance plate? Well, think of it like a high-performance pit crew for your body. Everything on there has a specific job. Carbs, they're pure fuel for output. Protein is there to continue the job of rebuilding muscle. And veggies are loaded with all the good stuff that drives recovery. Each part is working together to get you ready for the next challenge. Now let's jump to the second half of the day. A huge mistake people make is thinking that after the workout, the hard part is over. But on day 65, recovery isn't something you just let happen. It's an active process. It's all about keeping that momentum going. And check this out. It's such a simple but powerful little habit. Just 10 minutes. A short walk after you eat lunch. What a game changer. It helps keep your energy stable so you avoid that 2 p.m. feeling where you just want to take a nap. It's a tiny investment of your time that pays off big time for the rest of the afternoon. As the day starts to wind down, the fuel strategy changes a little bit. The evening meal is all about giving your body what it needs to repair while you sleep. The goal is to feel ready for rest, not weighed down and sluggish. You're basically setting up tomorrow's performance tonight. Okay, this brings us to the most important part of this whole thing. All of these actions we've talked about, the water, the training, the food, they're all pointing to something much, much deeper. This is where we go beyond the things you do and into who you actually are. And this right here is the whole story. Effort is something you do. It's a task on your list, something you have to make yourself do. But identity, well, that's just who you are. It's automatic. The actions don't feel like a struggle anymore because they're just what you do. You don't try to train with intent. You are a person who trains with intent. It's a world of difference, right? And that's the final word on it. The day is over, and all those little choices have confirmed the shift. The focus, the discipline, it's not a performance you put on for a day. It has become the very fabric of who you are, built one deliberate day at a time, for 65 days. So, This all brings it back to you. I want you to think about your own journey. What's that one consistent daily effort in your life that's right on the edge of becoming something more? What are you ready to stop doing and finally start being?
Thanks for watching. Every repetition counts. Every day matters. Stay consistent. See you in the next video.